Hey, what's up, nerds? How we doing? What is happening? You know what's not happening? Music. That's what's not happening right now. There we go. Now it is. Let's see. That's playing. Get go away. That logs out all the time. Doo-doo. There we go. Okay, let me get in game. So we're gonna be playing lotro tonight, but come the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be back in Ashes. Be the other time. Drinking and Morning, what's up? How we doing? How you guys doing? I think I need to patch first, potentially. Oop. Okay. Oh, it's up there. It's like, where's my launcher? There it is. All right. We'll work on the Rune Keeper a little bit more tonight. We'll see what's up. And then I may hop over to Arkenstone. Oh, I forgot to add. Update that a couple times. There we go. So this stream will be this will be sponsored by HelloFresh. We've got that running through the end of the month. You can see the little ticker up there on the top right of your screen. We'd like to get that to 3. Just 3. That's where we'd like to be. Ooh, I didn't realize it was 47. I got 2.5 levels left. Is that what I'm thinking I got left? I know. You got anybody? I mean, if you know anybody that might benefit from it or enjoy it, give it a try. Send them that link, Morty. Okay. Wow, that's been a while. That's been a while. All right, there we go. Was there a respawn today? Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, so I got like 2.5 left. We've got more stuff out of Dude, oh, we're in great shape here with this stuff. Excellent. There was one around 2 a.m. server time. Now it's cool. Last I heard was late last night. Didn't defeat it in time. Okay. All right, so we need relics, the Wolf Master, and Tattered White Hand banner. So that's all over here. Sweet. They're saying that they're saying that a ring race may be tonight. Maybe. These guys have the relics? They do have the relics, that's right. So what they say next week is Legacy of Morgoth, is that correct? Update 42 next week? Is that the thing? Is that the play? Is that what's happening? Lagus momentous. Yes. What's up, Mangar? How you doing, buddy? It's right up there with Arresto Mementos or Memento. You enter your house and decorations never load? Like, just never. Not after like minutes and minutes and minutes. So you can't even see them to adjust them at this point? Well, that's kind of wild. I'd say you overdid it then, bud. Think you put a one too many decorations in. You went a little too strong with the Hobbit. Oh shit, I'm running past this because I'm reading two different things. And no. If the decoration load decides no, then it's for that reason. That's funny, dude. So how many of you guys are actually, how many of you are interested in Ashes of Creation? Let me ask that. I think it happens if you log in onto the shared server still running. Yeah. Yo, Yicky, what is up, my dude? Good to see you, man. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. What were we doing tonight, dude? Howdy. What's happening? I know you remember this stuff all too well. Some ESO Halloween event. Oh, Halloween. Halloween. Hello? Oh, and Skull and Bones event. You got all kinds of events. You know me, I'm a weirdo. I'm not into like the festivities and stuff like that. I'm a boring individual. Sorry, Bill. That kind of just popped out. Sorry. He's your husband, so. Loving the explosions. Nice. Well, that's fun. Glad you had a good stream, man. We're just I got 2.5 levels left on the arcade on the legendary server right now, so I'm trying to get him finished up. Sounds like we've got the expansion next week, so Be doing that. We have Ashes of Creation on the weekends right now, so that we got that going. There's so many things, all of the things all at once. So hopefully we'll get hopefully me and Train will get a little bit more playtime this weekend, and that way we can get out of really kind of that starting area and progress into doing some other things and stuff and things. Did I? No, I didn't kill the name dude because he's way over there. Is that him right there? Nope. Your grind needs more grind included. Yeah, dude. Okay, there's that. We need one more banner. Wait, there's one right in here. Is this the window you can't jump through? No, why can't you jump through that? It's wide open. I'm a hobbit. I can jump through everything. There it is right there. Do I have any no, it would be here. I don't. All right, so we gotta turn in all those. Free dye, purple coupon code. It's purple. All right. Can't say that I've ever dyed anything purple in this game, so I don't know that I will. All right, chat. So, title of the stream, I need an answer. Starburst or Skittles? Original flavors. Now let's not get all wild and crazy and shit right now. Let's just original flavors. Which ones?
How can I be of service? Might you spare a moment of your time?
Skittles.
What can I do for you?
Yeah.
My heart cannot sing today. Might you spare a moment of your time?
Makes me sad, chat. Makes me sad. I got Starburst right upstairs. What up, Sneakies? Sneakies, you need more E's in your name. Skittles for sure. Yeah, Mornio. Starburst. I do love me. Okay, oh, we'll throw this in there. What about the nerd gummies? Like the little nerd clusters? Right, wait, what about those? Big mistake, fool. I mean, you're not wrong. Pretty much. All right, back up there. Yeah, they're really good too. They're definitely up there. Starbursts are probably my favorite. Starburst jelly beans are just, oh, those are god tier. Absolute S tier. Starburst jelly beans have no equal.
Mega Bonin. Might you spare a moment of your time?
All right, 2 more. Wine gums. I don't know what you'd be speaking on with that.
How can I be of service?
Fruit Tootsie Roll. Oh, I know what you're talking about with those. I don't find them to be sweeter though. Oh God, he's hitting me with the wiki links. Wine gum, an assortment of Bassett's wine gums. Chewy, firm. What was that? Pastille type sweets originating from the UK. Oh, that's why I don't know about them. 5 shapes: kidney, crown, rhombus, circle, and oblong. Are usually labeled with the name of a wine. If, for example, Maynards use port, sherry, champagne, burgundy, and claret. I am so uncultured. I don't know what words are. Statement that the sweets contain no wine. It's just okay. All right, I gotcha. Sometimes.
What can I do for you? Stay
Sometimes they do be like that. Plague of lizards. Will you lend me your ear?
And learn of my trouble.
Learn of my troubles. Well, that doesn't work. May contain human warnings. Oh my.
Sweet light Melon.
That's
Will you stay a moment?
that's aggressive.
Spare a moment of your time.
Could you spare a moment of your time?
Not of Durin's bane. Beware the journey into Moria.
What can I do for you?
A plea from Barad Moras.
Might you
Okay.
spare a moment of your time?
Yeah. Yeah.
What can I do? Will you lend me your ear?
They ran out of Tim's, now it's just Tams. All right, what do we have that's closest here? I feel like I should go do the Mirabelle stuff maybe first. I don't know. There's actually a lot of stuff left here, so I think we'll be all right. Tal Karadras. 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 What up, Rui?
Will you lend me your ear?
Find the Red Horn Gate. Okay, it's right there. Do not need wogs. What is this though? Crabine. Crabine. Any of these guys? Nope. There's a crabine though. There's a bunch up in the trees, I think. So hopefully if we can get to 50 quick enough, we'll go drop into some dungeons and stuff like that. Maybe we'll see if we can't catch a little Rifty. Get geared, because I'd definitely be needing the gears on this guy. Ooh, nuked from orbit. Where are you at right now? You got your hunter. All right, all right. Like, what are we gonna do though, Mangard? Like, once we do that, I mean, it's been a running like gag for what, 6-7 years? Longer? I don't know. It's been a long time though. What are we gonna do? Wait, do I need to grab the? Yeah, I need banners. I'll start down here, I guess. These may get me to 48 between all the kills that you got to do and everything. That might actually get me there. It might just do it. And plus I have the Mirabelle instances too. Actually, I could see. Can I even do those yet? No, I can't. Is it just because I haven't been there? Guess I'll have to do those quests out there then. Just fine. Mournful, huh? Suck up. 24-hour stream of nothing but fire and ice. Ooh. Wasn't quite ready for that guy. Oregion was such a good zone. Looks very nice. The quests flow really good. The story is really good through here, and tying it in from Shadows of Angmar to Moria. It's like, it's such a good zone. How many more of these I need? This one. I didn't realize there were so many of them out here. Okay. What else we got? Oh, we need more. Need more birds. Birds. Yes. I do need him. I guess I just had the deed for him so far. What's up, Poteen? What's happening, dude? Oh, it's going. It's going. Thank you for doing the shout out, Bell. Just a reminder, today's stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. You can see it over on the right hand side. Actually, there is a panel down below. I haven't seen the chat bot go off yet. That's weird. But yeah. So the easy thing right now is just to go down in the panel, click on the link, and basically get yourself signed up. You get, I think with that one is 10 free meals, or 10, yep. And then as long as you have your sub, you get free breakfast item for life, which is pretty hot. Ooh. We had the cheddar chicken the other night. It was pretty damn good. Had the with the mashed potatoes. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. One of these days I gotta do the bourbon burgers. The sweet bourbon burgers. I'm gonna go get our location up here of where Saruman brought down the mountain. Thanks, dude. Look for signs of the company. Oh wait, that's right here. There's that. Swing around. Thorlock is down there. An avalanche blocks the way. There we go. Oh, thought we were gonna bounce. Yeah. See his blood pile up there. All right, then we can get Tar Staz on the way. Shit. Nope. No, 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 no. So I went to the driving range earlier today, and I definitely got under the ball a little bit with my driver and cracked the face of my edge driver. Now, thankfully I have a rogue driver as well, so but it is definitely cracked. Oh well. Shadowy. No, it was part of a set. I got shit, I don't want to close the window. Did it? Let's see. This is actually what I have. It's from Callaway. It's actually a nice little set. It's $549 for the whole thing. So a driver, 3-wood, 5 hybrid, 6, 7, 8, 9 pitching wedge, sand wedge, and Odyssey white hot putter for 549 bucks. You really can't beat that for a starter set. Really can't beat it. So but like I said, I have a Callaway Rogue driver. The problem with that one for me is that the actual it has a flex shaft on it instead of a regular, so I swing harder than I should with that type of club shaft. What is this? Hey man, were you in the PTR these past few days or someone using your name? I can't say. Because of NDAs. If I was in, I couldn't say anything. Oh, that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So no, I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's just under visual. Isn't that what it is? I think I was just visual, right? Hey, look. Okay, PTR test is under visual NDA. Streaming, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I can, yes, that was me. Yeah, I was actually in there with the test earlier today. Yeah. Yep, that's me. I've been yeah, do you have the same name in there as well? Or are you using a different name? At the level 17 on the weekend, but couldn't play on Sunday. Same name? Okay, cool. So me and my buddy Trainsworth have been playing. We got a late start on Friday. Saturday was all jacked up, and I had to work, and then Sunday was even more jacked up. So, which was unfortunate. So, I think we got to like level 6 or something like that, which was not our best work. But what class are you playing? Nah, we're playing on Lyneth or Lyrith. Lyneth. There it is. I could look right there. It's right there. Give you a route that does 1 to 6 in 20 minutes. Well, I'm already there. We're already there. So I think the hard part for us is like we've been looking at things fairly objectively and trying to see like what's working and not working rather than like just doing a playthrough. So like it's hard for us to tell some things that are busted and like trying to go find information and stuff like that. So there's that too. Hey, there's the stream elements thing. Here. Yeah, I mean, send me stuff in Discord. Just shoot me a DM. That's cool. GG, were you in the PTR test today with the raid stuff and the set bonuses drop gear? I was over at Carfin for like 30 minutes and like our group couldn't get anything to drop at all. Which group are you in? Because there was a group over at like the Steel Blossom Keep, whichever one. Got some blue boots, but it wasn't from the loot table they were hoping for. Okay, that's interesting that that's the approach that they're going with. Is like, hey, we want you to test these 2 specific areas, and then you know, so it was those 2, it was Steel Bloom and Carfin. Carfin's nasty, dude, with the poisons and then like the big bloom blossom tree looking mugs. Those guys they do some stuff. But also I didn't get on early enough, so they handed me the gray gear stuff for the levels, but I didn't have any jewelry or anything, which I don't think they did that. I think they just did like chest, boots, gloves, that kind of stuff. If there were some previous tests, I would say I would probably have 200 plus hours in the game. So I played from Apocalypse, Alpha 1, and I've been Alpha 2. Bunch of different tests and stuff like that. So yeah, it's hard too because I work a full-time job and I've got other content creation stuff that I do, so it's I don't get to spend as much time as I would want, but oh yeah, it was something. Alpha, I'll be honest, like Alpha 2 feels, knowing that it's a technical alpha, I think it actually feels pretty good. Do you know about the plunder quests? No. Oh, what's this one? Shadowy, okay. May not be hitting Bill. Are you hitting Bill? He's actually hitting me. Okay, he's hitting me very hard for some reason. Yeah, sure did. Where's this other grazing spot? Should be somewhere here. Hello. Oh, this is a different. I'm looking at a different quest. Oh, targeting the wrong thing. So what's been your thoughts of the game so far, knowing full well that it's an alpha? I think we're looking pretty good, honestly. Same, man. This is refreshing. There's just nothing that... Did I miss one up there? I did. Right.
Oh, that was a kingly gift. Yes.
There you go.
Will you hear my sorrows?
Thank you for the gifted sub, Bell. Appreciate it. Bell is a legend. Messenger, that's all. so many lizards and crawlers over there that we need. But let's go. Game has great potential, and the team has been delivering slowly but surely. Has been diligent with communication. I agree. So something I talk about on this channel quite a bit is that I really do like the fact that they are part of Steven's interview process for the game was what MMOs do you like, and that was basically, or what MMOs have you played? And I think that's like, it's a twofold question. You know, it's pretty interesting because one, that pretty much tells you that everybody that's working on the game has played an MMO at some point. Number two, it's something that they can bond over view, like in an interview process. It's not just a, okay, let me see your resume and okay, I guess you're cool, but it's like, you know, hey, did you play this game? Like, do you remember what, like, that instant rapport that you can get from gaming is pretty solid. I don't think that's something you're gonna get in a lot of games, and I think, like, I understand people get frustrated with how long games take them to make anymore, but you gotta, like, people don't really think of, they just want the finished product. And something like Ashes is not only is it their first game as a studio, it's ambitious. It's wildly ambitious. So, like, the amount of stuff that they want to do, the only concern that I have is like feature, what am I thinking? Like feature creep. There's just like too much stuff for them to do, and like things getting half baked essentially. I don't think that's going to be the case though. The kind of cool thing too is that we've only really seen the Riverlands. Like, we've seen the desert biome like really briefly in another thing, but you know, like, there's a lot of biomes. It's a big world, and like the Riverlands are pretty damn big, like, no joke. So I think it's pretty cool. I love that it's an independent studio that's doing this. They don't have to answer to a board of directors. They get to build the game that they want. There's a quote from Steven from maybe about a year ago now, and he was talking about how, you know, I'm gonna mess this up, but basically what it boiled down to is that the concept of the concept of the game is not up for debate. The execution can be. So, like, they're gonna build the game that they want to build, and that is not up for debate. How they get there can be, and I think that's pretty cool. Where it's, you know, you have other games out there that are like, you know, oh well, our investors are telling us we need to sell more skins, or our you know, our shareholders are saying that the A, B, and C, like, we need more unit sales, we need more revenue, our profit margin, blah 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 blah, like, just a bunch of corporate speak. And so, like, the fact, like, we're very fortunate that Steven has privately funded a majority of this, and that the other stuff like pre-order packs and, you know, all that stuff has gone into further development. I don't doubt some of that went into primary development, because I'm sure you're probably going to undershoot budget on something this large. If I was a gambling man, I would say they're probably undershot it a little bit. But I think that's the big deal is, you know, he doesn't have to answer to a board of directors. It sounds like just from the videos and stuff like that, that people genuinely like working there, and they feel like they're putting out a good product and working on a good product, and they all believe in what they're doing. Like, you know, a lot of those cliche things that you hear about. But something that I've noticed in a lot of the dev streams over the, you know, last 2-3 years has been that he knows everybody, you know, and it's like he knows who worked on a project, he knows who, you know, wrote this quest or put in this particular architecture, or, you know, animated this particular skill. He knows that stuff, and that's pretty cool. Did I bill safe return? Did I not do that yet? Oh, I need a couple more of these. So yeah, I think those are the big ticket items for me. The fact that Steven himself is a long time MMO player, and like he's talked about the, you know, the nights where he stayed up raiding until 3 and 4 in the morning, and in Lineage and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, we kind of joke about it. He's like, one of us. Like, well, he is. And I think that goes a long way too, because like, you know, he's going to want to play his own game then, you know? So, and I think it's pretty cool that the whole idea behind him creating this game was that he doesn't like where the MMO genre is right now. And I think that's why a vast majority of MMOs fail. They do, or don't do as well as they could. You know, I've played this one for 17 years. I've played WoW, I've played SWTOR, I've played Terra, I've played Rift, I've played, you know, just the list goes on of MMOs that I've played over the years. And, you know, every one of them has something good about them. Every one of them has something that's absolutely terrible about them. So, and I think that's just kind of interesting, you know, like when you think about it, you have the ability, well, take it a step back, is a lot of these MMOs have potentially restrictive IPs too. So you think about Lord of the Rings Online, very restrictive IP. You have, you know, Star Wars, fairly restrictive, but not like super crazy. So if there's stuff out there that is made and it is, well, it's not even that it's restrictive, it's you just have to work with more people. You have to work with, you know, licenses, you have to operate within those licenses, you have to, like, there's a lot involved with that. And we see that with this game. They don't have to worry about that stuff, which is awesome. They don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. They can just make the story that they want and have fun with it, and it can be quirky. And yes, more people and more economic interest at play. 100%. Yep, 100%. So and I think in the gaming landscape right now, you are seeing a rise more of the independent studios and handling those things. Because the big AAA studios, look at Call of Duty from Activision. It's an absolute mess. Like, outside of the campaign, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. It doesn't actually seem like they give a crap about dealing with cheaters and hackers and all that stuff, because it makes content which puts eyes on the game, which sells skins, yada yada yada. You know,
how can I be of service?
And you know, yeah, they have, and that's where I think the indie studios come in, and they don't have to answer to anybody but themselves. And now that's a double-edged sword. Like, sometimes that it doesn't work out for them. We've seen, you know, indie studios put out some real tragic stuff as well. So,
how can I be of service? Will you lend me your ear?
Hail, friend, and
but the reality is they have a real opportunity to do something cool. All right, so we're almost 49 off of this. Yeah, I mean, there you go. That's a prime example. Prime example. Yeah. Oh, and don't worry about going too deep into something either. Like, conversation's great. Like, I love talking about this stuff. I love talking about gaming, you know, fantasy works like this, questions, just, yeah. So, yeah, same, man. Like I said, I've been playing this MMO. This was my first MMO. Like I said, I started playing it in 2007, so 17 years ago. And like, I love the genre. One's concern that you have about ashes. Hit me with it. What do you got?
Will you lend me your ear?
Don't worry about that. That is, that will be balanced out. I wouldn't be worried about that. Oh, I need to kill people in here. I think right now what they're trying to do is like they want more people to get leveled through, and I don't think they have enough of the quest content necessarily to do it. So they want more people to get through that stuff so they can explore and progress through things. You see that in every MMO though, like we can grab, well, you actually see something that's almost worse than that in MMOs, where they dumb it down so much that you can just solo go through it like crazy. That's something that this game kind of suffers from. It used to actually be harder, but now there's actually like difficulty settings that you can change in it and stuff like that. But I think if that's how you want to play, like I think you're just gonna have that, and I think that ultimately has just happened with co-op and multiplayer games in general. We've had places in this game over the years. One of them was right, not in Lingris, it was in Doramarth. Yeah, this right here, down by my head, Pusham Tomb. This was actually, people would open world raid right here because of the loot drops, and it would lag out the server right here because there were so many people. And basically, Lotro has an open tapping system, so anybody that actually gets a damage number hit on a mob gets credit. There's not like, you don't have to do so much percentage damage or anything like that. You just have to get a tag in, and that's where those circumstances come in. See, that sucks. And I think like you're gonna probably see that stuff at the beginning, just because there's gonna be so many people that are really interested in the game, that want to try it out and stuff like that. And things will level off, but also I think you're probably gonna see XP balanced out on stuff like that. So there'll be less incentive to just be mob killing all the time. But that is what it's tough. Done. Let's go set the false trail. Almost 49. Perfect. We get a level 50 and go maybe do some dungeons. I should be able to get to 50. It's just one more level. And there's still a decent amount of stuff left out here too. Ooh, somebody's doing Bogbareth out there in Angmar. Yes. Trying to avoid it though. That's the part that's difficult for me as someone who is like ultimately gonna do like content videos for stuff like Ashes. I have some like yeah, so like I do have some stuff here for Ashes. Most of my stuff is Lord of the Rings Online based, but actually now that I'm looking at it, oh, we're getting close to 800,000 views. Alright, so that's good. Let's this will get me to 49. Oh, me do. Oh, you're in the New World server too? Did you play New World? Also, do you already have like a group that you're gonna be playing with and all that stuff? Between like my channel and my buddy Trainsworth's channel and the people that he raids with in World of Warcraft and stuff, like we're gonna have a probably pretty decently sized group that everybody is certainly welcome to join. Guild, well, me both if we're on the same server.
My hearts cannot sing today.
All right, so there's level 49. We just need level 50. Now we're done with this. Drawing the enemy. Just basically like plans for actual release. Oh, I got a trigger point. Oh, I mean, we probably would be more what you're thinking of. Like, we would not be like a Asmongold guild or like Only Fangs or something like that. No, wouldn't be like that. Probably won't be like, was it Envious and whatever those two other really big guilds are in Alpha. Yeah, right. I mean, that's more what we're doing. I dig that. I dig that. Sounds like we're on the same page. You know what? It's a lot easier to make content when there's people like that in the group. That's one thing I struggle with this game at this point is like people not wanting to do certain things anymore and just not being able to some people don't I've actually been kicked out of raids for streaming, which is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And it was not progression, if that's what if that's what you're gonna think immediately. It wasn't. I just had some. I don't know. Some. Oh my god, that's all the way up there. It's gonna take me a minute to get to. But yeah, that's what it is. I don't know, I have something like 15,000 hours in this. It's basically an unhealthy amount.
Stay a moment. Mind my words, traveler.
I can race to 100 in hardcore Diablo 4. I got 20th in the world playing solo and kind of went slower once. Damn. Oh no. Oh yeah, dude. If you dig on Diablo 4, hit up my buddy Trainsworth also, because he'll be playing this, and he also plays World of Warcraft. He's doing some of the Season of Discovery raiding stuff right now. Well, not right now, but also be playing Ashes with us. Yep, that guy right there. I don't know enough about Diablo to know the answer to that question. I'm being honest. Oh. Okay. Like whenever there's a wipe. Yeah, that's kind of the bummer, and honestly it's to be expected right now too. Like the DDoS thing sucked. Yeah, the only thing that keeps me from it is work, honestly. It'll be nice once that's actually live, when I can do both, like the content creation side of things and playing. It's much easier. But like doing stuff for one game and trying to play an alpha of another that's under NDA and that kind of stuff is kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. shadowy. Now, just the name that we said, like, let's just pick the server that sounds the coolest to us and just set them out loud. And we're like, yeah, that one sounds cool. Let's go to that one. That was basically it. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Negavan, stay a moment. What do you need? Will you lend me your ear?
Branch is so strange. Ah, you interrupted me. Fighter. I mainly am melee DPS in the games that I play. I just happen to be playing a caster right now. My buddy Trainsworth is playing a mage.
How can I be of service? What can I do for you?
Oh no, I gotta go way up here and get this boss dude. Yeah, I got to mess around with it today, like when they leveled us up to 25. So, yeah. There's some pretty awesome skills up there. It was definitely a lot of fun. I honestly, like, I had played through a couple alpha weekends and stuff like that and other tests as a fighter, and it honestly didn't feel bad solo. The only thing that I found was just like, until you get the stance of fluidity, your mana regen is just tough. But that's also old school too, of just having to wait a minute, having to rest. Like we don't have mana in this game, we have power, and it's just like, oh really? That's dope. Yeah, we actually kind of took a little detour, and we were trying to like work the artisan stuff too, just to get a better understanding of how it all works and whatnot. No, no, did he kill him? Man. Wait for him now. Damn, couldn't even get a tag on that guy. Like, yeah, I should be playing Friday a good chunk. I think I work late on Saturday, so I should be able to stay up decent amount on Friday night, and then assuming there's no DDoS again, should be able to get some work in on Sunday. So scribe, blacksmith, and animal husbandry. It's dope. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll get a feel for stuff. We'll see. Waiting for old boy to respawn here. On right next to me. What's that? Corruption system? There he is. I mean, it's for science. Just sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs, you know? It's for science. Don't worry about it. All gets deleted after a while anyway. Oh, man, I'm gonna go wrong. I don't want to go that way. Oh, I'm gonna break these legs. I could have died right there. Thought this one might kill me, but I'm gonna bounce right there. Oh no! Oh no! 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 That was too far. I mean, I guess I could just kill this guy while I'm here, since I'm right here. This guy's always like just like a little bit ahead of me. Yeah. Been devastated for 60. What am I It's funny, I'm almost level 50 on this character. I only have 17 hours in it. Almost 18 hours on it, which is mind-boggling at this point. Do have a lot of XP boosts on this character. You know, one thing I do think is kind of funny about some of the presentation stuff with Ashes is they talk about like the footprints in the snow on Unreal. They're like, this old ass engine has the footprints in the snow. We have dynamic day and night, dynamic weather. Don't have dynamic seasons, but we have dynamic weather. Like sometimes you'll log in and it's pouring down rain. Sometimes it'll be nice and sunny. When it's raining at night, it's just miserable. No, it's definitely not. You know, it's just what we need. Yeah, but you're not having to worry about thousands and thousands of players either, so that's a little easier when you're only dealing with one character and so many units and assets. That's for sure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, one of my buddies is doing his New Game Plus playthrough right now. So what's funny is like I've asked him if he's gonna play any other, you know, Souls-like games. He's like, I don't know, man. Like it's hard because that was his first one. And it was like so good and so pretty. It's like, yeah, you do look at some of the older ones, and they're not the best, but there's some more coming out too. Yep. I don't even remember what it was. Like we were just joking about something. I was just like, oh yeah, did you see this game? He's like, oh, that looks sick. Like, yeah, I mean, this is what it is. And pretty much went home and bought it. Yeah, he probably would. I think that's a sale game for him though. What's up, dude? Hey, RK's almost 50, bud. Shh, 49 and a half. I mean, this is probably the next quarter of a level is what I have in turn ends. Yeah, I mean, so it's kind of similar with streaming, because people, and it has to do with audio in streams. People will tolerate bad video quality. They will not tolerate bad audio quality. So like, same thing with gaming in a case. If it plays well, and I think like WoW and OG Fortnite are the best examples of that. It's just like systems wise, gunplay, all that kind of stuff. It was so good that the graphics didn't matter as much. Yeah. Ooh, we're zooming. I might. Ooh. Who summoned a wraith? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got a harrowing. Well, it saved his life. Oh no, I'm gonna die. And this one? No. Oh, he's gonna die again. That's a 50 harrowing. I ain't doing that. Alright, let's go turn all this stuff in. So I could probably turn this stuff in and maybe go out to Mirabelle, get the dungeon locations, go do those, and that might actually get me to 50 beds though. Hey, did you buy any of the monthly cosmetics for the past? I think there's the ones from my Voyager pack, and then maybe one other one. I don't remember though. Maybe no, just the Voyager pack one that I have. It was kind of already kind of a tall order to shell out $350 for a game that's gonna be years and years out. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's going to be variations of it in game, so I'm not pressed for it though. So I'm alright with it. Show's expensive too. Yeah, little Phoenix initiative. Been fun.
May Govanen. Mind my words, traveler.
What do you need? Might you spare a moment of your time?
What do you need?
Yeah, this game used to have lifetime subs. I missed out on that too.
What can I do for you?
Three-eyed Melon. You may be of service to me.
You may be of service to me.
May Durin return soon to his home.
Actually, that did get a pretty decent chunk there. Okay, so we got all stuff up there. This thing. Yeah. I mean, this actually set of quests will probably get me to 50. So we aight. It's optional though. No, you can go free to play. Yeah, it has a monthly sub, but it was also one of the first MMOs to go free to play. It was a little weird for my liking. It was like one of the first in the genre of doing like kind of action combat. It was kind of, it was kind of weird. It had like some good concepts and whatnot, but it wasn't enough for to like pull me away from this, like, and keep me invested in it. Same with Guild Wars 2. Like I beta Guild Wars 2. I pre-ordered like a bunch of kind of stuff and just never really landed. I didn't like it that it didn't really have the Trinity in it. Dude, what's kind of weird is being melee, the action combat is actually kind of nice. I could see like being for me anyway. That's what I enjoyed about New World, sort of. I think I dig on action combat a little bit just because I also play shooters. And then it's the same mindset at that point. It's just point and click, you know, clicking heads. That's actually something that people bring up a lot, because I kind of hybrid my skills. I keybind pretty much like 1 through 5 or 1 through 6 even I'll reach for, but outside of that I click. And for me, I don't know, just muscle memory to click is something that I've done for a long time with shooters, so it's fairly comfortable for me. It's like I think it's gonna be interesting because Ashes is never gonna have any plugins or add-ons or anything like that, so it's just gonna be raw, like you get what you get. And I'm actually pretty stoked on that because I think that was kind of a critical flaw of World of Warcraft, in my opinion, and to some degree this game even, is that at some point, like basically when they started using DBM and bigwigs and all that stuff, you're basically just following instructions. Like obviously somebody had to go through and figure out the fights and all that stuff at some point to write all that stuff, but yeah, exactly, you like pretty much can't play it at this point without it. Or you just like, if you can and you're good at it, you're actually like some kind of savant then, because you're just like, you know what I mean? Like there's so much to keep track of, and I think that's partly due to because of those plugins and add-ons that it's made it so the developers have to change their style of development, which is kind of a bummer. So yeah, so I'm glad that they're not going to do that, because it's another layer that they don't have to worry about. You don't even have to think about it. Just as long as they stick to that, because Lotro didn't have him for a long time, and it was just like, you knew you were good because you won. We're not out here parsing all the time and all that stuff. You can kind of still do it somewhat, like, oh shit, I hit that skill for 1200, I used to only hit it for 900. Like you can still conceptually get that stuff, because there is stuff in the combat log. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know if you'll be able to export it eventually or not, but maybe there'll be external stuff that can do that, which is fine as long as it's not in game doing it. Yeah. Like if you're in there with your homies and you're doing that stuff, that's one thing, but like it really changes stuff. And something that also like I talk about a fair amount in this game, and that is like people that are so hell-bent on parsing. And I kind of look at it as like you're almost in one way you're playing the class correctly, and the other way you're not. So obviously I play a champion, that's my main in this game, so melee DPS, 2 one-handers or a 2-hander. You can single target, AoE target, or tank. So it's heavy armor, kind of get the gist of it. So if you want to do the maximum amount of damage, you have to use your instant skills in between to cut animations and things like that. Like, and go super meta on it. That's it. If you want maximum DPS, you have to do that. And so that's great, because if you're in a raid scenario, you should have other support classes with you that can handle CCs and off healing and, you know, other things of that nature, debuffing and curing and all that kind of stuff. You have support classes for that. However, sometimes there are situations where you need to be interrupting and stuff like that, or whatever. As it turns out, your interrupt is also the same thing that interrupts you and does your combat break. So like, okay, so like this right here. Let's say, just to give you an idea. So like you have these fast skills. So that means they have no induction, and they should have a pretty short animation to them. But you have things like this final word that are immediate skills. So that means you could be in the middle of an induction or an animation, really just an animation, and it will cut the animation, but you will still get the full effect of that skill. So so like, yeah, so like that, it canceled out of that. So for my champion, for me to be able to do that, I have 3 skills that are instant cast, and so I have to weave them in and out of my long animations to be able to get the maximum amount of damage. So I'm truly becoming one-dimensional at that point, and some would argue that that is your job as a DPS, is to be one-dimensional. Your job is to damage. I just don't look at playing the class that simplistic, I guess, maybe. They got rid of weapon swapping in the game a couple years ago, and people lost their mind, which I agreed with, because the engine really couldn't handle. Every time you weapon swapped in this game, it has to recalculate all of your stats and modifiers and all that shit. So like, you know, if everybody is sitting there weapon swapping in combat and all that stuff is having to reload constantly, it's like, yeah, you're gonna get some issues. And it's funny because I talked about it pretty conceptually with people. It's like, okay, let's think about it. I'm in a fight with a guy, and let me I got my swords out, right? Okay, I'm gonna throw those down. I'll pull out my big two-hander and hit you for this one big swing, and then wait, let me pick these back up off the ground. And it's like, no, I mean, like I've played like 10 minutes of Diablo 4. Yep, this should be level 50. I only have 6 stash tabs, which is nothing because for whatever reason, Dev2 made it. The server loads everyone's full stash tabs into everyone. No. I mean, realistically, it's like 20 years old because of development. Yeah. Basically, the turbine engine that this runs on is the old Asheron's Call engine. It's old. They've been plugging it and patching it ever since. Yeah, so Turbine made Asheron's Call, Lord of the Rings Online, and Dungeons and Dragons Online, and they all roughly use the same engine. It's all the Turbine engine, so. There's the gap. All right, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you spending some time here. Okay, sounds good. If not, I will catch you later. For sure. What's up, Skessel? You fixed your FPS issue. Do tell. What was it?
For you? Mind my words, traveler.
Because yours was the anti-aliasing stuff, right? Like that's what you were looking at? You too, Zellen. Yeah, there's, I don't know what it is with that. And that gives me combustion spreads the current tier, rid of fire to all enemies. Yeah. Thanks, Mandalay. Improved final word. So now we have 2 corruption removals. Okay, well, let's go on over to Mirabelle since we have those quests, and we'll do that stuff. Well, I'm glad you got it fixed. So basically it was using the integrated GPU then? It just wasn't using your NVIDIA one for whatever reason? Word. I mean, hey, that means the last time we were talking, we were spot on then. I figured that's what I was doing. It was because I had somebody else that was using. Did you say you had a? You have a laptop with a 40 series in it, or something? I'm thinking of somebody else. Oh, now I can do. I don't even have to turn these in. Laptop with a 2080. Okay. Basically, I just want to turn these in and well, this person's got both of these for me. I kind of thought it was going to take me longer because I was at 47, but I actually cooked through those.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
That sounds about right.
Do not underestimate
My wrath.
The shadow must fall.
Oh yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like to hear. Ooh. What's up, Gorma? Alright, guess we'll flip this one to healing, I guess. Hanging out like wet clothes? Pretty much the same, man. If I'm being honest. What's up, Stat? What's up, fam? What? Is that not? Oh, I do have it. Okay. Yes, there has been. We've been in there. I've got a couple streams from it. Got some stuff recorded from the non-NDA'd stuff. It's fun, man. I think it's gonna be a good one. Why does it not have my... I think that's all of them. Oh, I could have put... Distracting flame is actually kind of nice to have. No, that's the threat.
We were undiscovered, didn't care for one another, you and I.
Alright, change this up. Why do I not have Epic out here? Got that. Missing a lot of skills there. All right, sweet. Just Google trait points. Stap, are you're interested in ashes? More into ARPGs at this point. Feel that. Trying to see if there's anything going on here. Oh shit, I need essay down. Word of exaltation. Hold on, we gotta fix this a little bit. Yeah. Or res is down there, I guess. There we go.
The roads twist and turn
Dang.
in the most wonderful ways. He fucking loves it down here.
Not seeing a whole lot in chat right now. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people on right now. Let me see here. here's some stuff from Ashes. Yep, I'm ready for it. Them green pants. Yeah, man, it's just an old school MMO. Trying to see if we can get anything going here. Because there's not a lot of people on right now, which kind of makes it tough. Yeah, world chat is very dead right now. Well, I think I was gonna do it. Like I said, it's can only level so much, and then when you don't have stuff, there's like just nobody on, so it kind of makes it tough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang out with my buddy Sweepies, so because he's playing Hollow Knight. Chill action there. So you all have a good rest of your day. And then we'll see you. Ooh, Thursday is, that's kind of a bummer because Thursday the Ashes stuff won't be back up. But Friday it will be. So we'll be streaming on Friday. We'll be streaming on Saturday. We'll be streaming on Sunday. All that good stuff. You know, barring any technical issues like they had last weekend. That's why I didn't end up streaming on Sundays, because they got DDoSed pretty hard. So they ended up having like 260 something million requests within 5 minutes. So yeah. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and raid my buddy Sweepies here. Boom. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Catch y'all on the next one.